What's up guys, it's Chad here, Juvius coming to you from my driveway today. If you've been following the channel, you know that behind me is my 2020 Ram 2500 Power Wagon. I used the tailgate for many demonstrations, and today is no different. So, I have come to the conclusion that I need to organize myself a little bit better. So, take a look at this. Alright, this is a 1-inch by 15-foot ratchet strap. And this thing is nice and neat and organized, and I'm going to show you guys how to do this in under 1 minute and 30 seconds. So stay tuned right after this. Well, this is pretty much what's in the back of my truck right now. I normally wait until my cardboard gets a certain height and then I take it to the dump. But more drawing your attention to this big old pile of ratchet straps. I keep these in the back of my truck for many purposes, but generally the main purpose is because for some reason I always find when I'm riding with my wife, she always likes to adopt old pieces of furniture to take home. So having a pile of ratchet straps obviously helps. But obviously having this giant pile is kind of not organized, and sometimes when I need it quick, they're all tied up. So today I'm going to demonstrate with this nice bright orange so you guys can see it and how I do it. I'm going to turn this into this. On to the demonstration. Alright, if you follow these steps, it's going to be nice, quick, and easy. Again, during this, it's probably going to take more than 1 minute 30 because I'm obviously working with a camera and I'm showing you guys. But if once you guys get the hang of it, you probably can do this in 1 minute or less. So, here we go. Alright, take your webbing, put it to the right. Alright, take your ratchet, put it to the left. Again, when everything is all said and done, it's going to look like this. So, follow these steps, and here we go. Step 1, open the bale. Open the bale nice and flat, just like this. Step number 2, take your webbing. I always take this hook, drop it off the side of the tailgate, alright, to the ground. So we're going to do that. Alright, straighten out the webbing, because you don't want it to be all kinked up in the wrong way. So straighten it out. Okay. On my tailgate, these are little ridges. Again, it's a Ram. I always just run the strap right in this ridge, so it keeps it nice and straight and even. Alright. Next step. Take your webbing and insert it into the bale from underneath. So pick up the bale, put the webbing in from underneath. Alright, once you do that, pull a little bit through. All ratchets are going to have an opening right here. Take the webbing and run it right down through the top. Okay? And there you go. Pull a little bit out. Now, this open tag end right here, once you get the hang of this, you're going to have an exact amount you want this to be at to give you what I call the perfect job. Now, I just did this in practice, and I didn't actually remember what that length was, but you want this hook to be as close to this hook as possible so you don't have a lot of extra material flopping around. All right? For some reason, I remember it was somewhere around 6 inches to a foot when I did it the first time. All right. When you got your desired length, close the bale all the way. All right? Now, this material's still loose, but don't worry about that. All right. Next step, from the side, you have the other hook is connected to the ratchet. Go over the handle and lay it down. Okay. Now, this next step is where the magic of this method takes place. Turn this 90 degrees. Okay, you got it? So, from straight, turn it 90 degrees. Now, the next step is also pretty important. You're going to want to take both of these straps at the same time, run them underneath, essentially the same direction as this material is from the hook, okay? So run it the same direction, okay? And essentially run it right over top of the other hook and the other webbing, okay? Once you have one full revolution, okay, you're going to want to come over here and make sure that this hook, okay, is sitting 90 degrees. So push it kind of back in there. All right. Hopefully you can see that nicely. All right, that hook is sitting 90 degrees from the ratchet. Okay. So next part is just wrap the whole thing around. So you obviously have the ratchet to guide you. Just keep on wrapping, keeping it nice and tight. Okay. I know maybe from the side is a little bit better. Keep on wrapping. Again, this is a 15-foot strap, so it is going to take a little bit of time, but bear with me. Alright, we're getting close, getting close. Let's see how good I did on that. Not too bad, not too bad. I'm off by probably 4 inches from where I want to be. Okay, I'm going to show you the magic. You guys ready for the magic? This hook that is sitting 90 degrees, you turn it and close it. Okay? Just like that. So put this right back over the webbing, and now it's closed. Okay? It's tight. It's not going anywhere if you throw it. Okay? If you throw it in a toolbox or something, it's not going anywhere. Okay? And also, just like this one, again, I'm still looking for that perfect distance. That was not it. I'm probably going to either subtract or add about 3 inches to that initial tag end, but essentially I want it to be hook right next to the hook like this. Okay? And there you go, guys. It's a piece of cake. Once you get the hang of it, like I said, it's going to be super easy. These store so nice and tight compared to a giant bird's nest. And again, to open it, it's reversing it. You just open the hook 90 degrees, and you can go to town using it. That is the conclusion of, in my opinion, the best way to wrap and store ratchet straps. Again, if you guys have any questions or comments, or even if you have another technique, please leave them down in the comments below. If you guys like this content, please like and subscribe to the channel in this video. It helps out my channel a lot. Have a great day, and hopefully this helps you guys as much as it does me. Bye.